So I wasn't sure if I was gonna do a video today. I don't know. I just kind of felt like doing a video today. Um, but then I was just like, I don't know what I'm gonna like. What do I want to do a video about? But I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to do a video. But I had a really long day today. It was just really long, and I'm just tired. I don't know. It was just one of those days where I was just really, really, really tired today. And it was just a really, really long day. So I'm about to just take a shower and just relax. And because I have to get up early. And finally go get my eyebrows done. Yes, it's time to go get my eyebrows done. Yes, 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 yes. And I gotta do a little more cleaning. But yeah. The main message I think that's coming through today is just like perseverance, because it's been like a theme throughout, like, just the journey that I've been on is like, persevering through all kinds of different trials and tribulations and, various complex situations and stuff like that. Just like not giving up and, just keep going, So that would be like my message to anybody that right now might be going through something, no matter what it might be. I would just say to trust God and to never stop talking to Him and never stop asking Him to, help you with whatever it is that you might be going through at this moment. Because everybody got something that they might be dealing with or going through. So, it's just basically about, I guess, the thing I'm learning the most is like, it's all about how the perspective that you put it into. So if you look at the situation as bad and negative and you feel like it's the end of the world, then that's how it's going to be, right? But if you look at it in a positive way and say, this is just another stepping stone, or you know what I mean, I can conquer and I can overcome this like I did the last thing, right? Then it just shifts your mindset, it shifts your mood, it shifts, you know, just your whole outlook. And, it can just help a great deal in not, having you fall into a state of depression or anxiety or worry and fears and doubts. Because, for me, you know, I trust God, right? He's got me through so many different situations. And with that trust, it doesn't mean that there isn't days where you're like, Tag, I'm just, Lord, what is going on? Like, how is this gonna work out? What is happening? I'm human, so it's not like, I don't have those moments. But when you have those moments, if you quickly redirect yourself to say, you know what, Lord, if you got me through the last situation, then I trust you're gonna get me through this one. If you didn't leave me the last time, then I trust you're not gonna leave me this time. If I just trust you, because the past behavior of God can let you know what to expect for the future. To at least to have that hope and know, like, yeah, I mean, He came through for me before. He's gonna come through for me again, right? So, like I said, it doesn't mean the absence of some fears or some worries or some doubts, but if you quickly, redirect your thinking about it and tell yourself, no, I'm not supposed to, God doesn't want me to have a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So when you tell yourself that, you have to really believe it. You have to really believe it. That's the bigger part of it, is actually believing it. And that takes real effort, putting forth real effort. And surrender. So that's pretty much where I've been at, and it actually feels good. Surrender. Just like learning how to surrender to certain things and situations, and it takes such a weight off of your shoulder when you just surrender and you just say, look, God, I'm giving this to you because I trust you, and I know you got me, and I know you love me, you care about me, so I'm not about to sit up here and carry this weight around on my shoulder, especially when that you're a good person, or you have a good heart, and God knows that too. It's like, man, what am I sitting sit here and worry about this stuff for? I know I got good karma coming my way because I put out good karma in the world. So when you know that, you can move differently to operate them. But yeah, so that's my message. I'm going to go and get in the shower because I'm very, 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 like I said, tired, and I need to actually go to bed, even though I kind of wanted to watch this movie, binge watching this movie. It's called Ultimate Vendetta on Tubi. It's called The Ultimate Vendetta, and it's on Tubi. And it's really good, but it's just like I couldn't get through the whole thing last night because I was so tired and I fell asleep. And I want to watch some tonight, but then I'm also tired again tonight. So I don't know. And then I'm hungry. To say, I'm hungry too, and I did have some ice cream. So here's the thing. So real quick. So I've been on this journey to try to get my, control my eating, right? Just try to eat better, eat more fruits, and stay away from too many sweets and bread and things like that, right? But the problem I have a lot of the times is when my cycle comes, and I'm sure a lot of women can relate to this, when your cycle comes every month, you crave certain things. So I crave chocolate, I crave a lot of salty stuff, so I usually get my little my hot honey chips. I like the Utz bread, my hot honey chips. For that sweet and that kind of salty but spicy. And then, I just bought a whole, now my cycle actually just ended, probably a few days ago, or 2 days ago, but I still was, craving chocolate. So I bought, a whole gallon of, this forbidden chocolate brownie ice cream. And when I was getting it, I was telling myself, you really shouldn't do this. You really, because I had already messed up during my cycle and bought 2 of the Ben and Jerry's, little pints or whatever of half baked. I think I got 1 half baked and 1 forbidden brownie or something. Something with brownie in it. Or brownie batter. I thought it was something with brown. And I sat up there and ate the whole pint in one night of each. So one night I ate the half baked, one night I ate the forbidden brownie. think I ate the forbidden brownie or whatever, brownie, chocolate brownie, whatever. The first night. And then the second one, I ate the whole thing and a half baked. And when I tell you, I felt so bad. Like, I just felt like, why did you do this? You know, like, why are you doing this? It's just why? Like, why? You know, it's just hard. Like, I don't know, because I'm like, I used to be a really bad emotional eater, but I have grown from that. I'm not as bad as I used to be, because I used to eat all kinds of stuff, you know. So I have gotten a lot better over the years, but it's just some reason during my cycle I always go in with, like, you know, just the sweets and the, like I said, the salty, and you know, it's just not good. So I'm mad too that I bought this. I should have. Something told me to leave it at the store, but then I was like, oh, well, my son like this too. So that was my excuse. I was like, oh, he like it. I was like, he like this chocolate brownie. But I got a whole gallon of the Friendlies. And it's just like, why did you get this? And I've been tearing it up. I've been tearing it up. So I'm just like, okay, after this ice cream, I'm not gonna buy. Because I was doing good actually for a while, though. I wasn't really buying no ice cream like that. But some reason I just messed up. So I don't know. You know, I guess you gotta show yourself grace sometimes, and you just gotta redirect yourself and pick yourself back up, because we all have moments, you know, like you try to stick to a certain routine. Like, I've been trying to do more walking and things like that, you know, just, and, you know, going to the gym, you know, when I can, and just trying to get like exercise, you know. So I've been actually really doing good with it, you know, but it's like, it kind of defeats the purpose if you're going to sit up here and eat a whole gallon of ice cream, right? It's like defeat the purpose of me walking. So, you know, but whatever. But anyway, that's all I wanted to come and just, you know, shoot the shots, you know, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, do a quick video, because I'm about to literally get in the shower. But anyway, if you like the video, you can like it, you can comment, or you can subscribe if you want to subscribe, or you can just watch it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of folks do. You feel me? You can do that too. Have a good night.